So today we're going to wire up a brushless washing machine motor. Don't try this at home. And we're going to do this on the bench using a standard 120 volt outlet. And if you look on your motor, you'll see it's got 3 wires on it. This is your white is your neutral, red is your hot, and yellow is your hot. These 2 hot wires make the motor spin slow or fast. If you charge up both wires at the same time, you'll get it to spin fast. If you do one wire at a time, it'll spin slow. And then there's also a ground. If you look inside here, all the way to the right, there's a 4th prong, and that's your ground prong. So first thing we're going to do is get your GFI protection right here. And we're going to figure out which is ground, neutral, and hot on this coming from your outlet. So what we're going to do is use a voltmeter, your multimeter, and set your black on your common and your red on your volt. And we're going to check 120 volt AC. So set your dial on 200. So the first thing we're going to do is we'll plug this in. Now if you look at this plug, you'll see it's got, this is always your ground, the bottom round one. And on this one, the wide will be your hot, and the small will be your hot, and the wide will be your neutral. So how you check that is take your black, stick it in the ground. Now if you have a ground and a neutral, you'll show no voltage on your meter. So this side here is the neutral, so if you put it in there, see there's no voltage. But if you put this in your hot side, you should see 120 volts. 116 it's showing. So that's your hot side, the small one. So I made a little pigtail here, and if you look on this, here's your small prong, that's going to be your hot, and here's your big prong, that's your neutral. So if you just follow this side of the wire on this side, bring it down here. I put a little black zip tie on there to show that's hot, and I put a white zip tie on this side to show it's neutral. So then these are your little connectors right here. So if you go back to the motor, you got your white wire, that's your neutral, and here's my neutral wire on my pigtail. I'll stick it right here on the prong. And then we'll take the hot wire, which is the black one, black zip tie, and you can either put it on the red prong or the yellow prong, it doesn't matter, they're both the hot wires like I said. So we'll put that on there, on the red one. And then for our ground, since I only have a 2-prong pigtail, the ground we'll use a clip here, we'll just stick this in the ground. Make sure that's all the way in there, good and tight. And then you can put it on there, on the copper prong, it doesn't matter, or the body is both grounded, so you're good to go there. So this motor normally takes a start capacitor, so I don't have that in the loop right now. So to get an electric motor to start without a capacitor, all you got to do is spin it and it'll go. So now we'll just plug this in and spin it, and there it is. There's your washing machine motor running on the bench.